Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I am on Walking Street in Pattaya, Thailand right now. It is already about 100 degrees out. I'm heading down to Bali Hai Pier to catch a boat over to Koh Larn Island. I had some unfinished business out there from the other day. I don't know if you saw it, but I did post another video out there. I had a few unsuccessful missions, so today I'm going back to conquer a few of them. One is find a monkey on Monkey Beach. Other people have done it. I want to do it. So I'm gonna go re-hike some mountains out there and see if we can find something. There was a bunch of other little cafes in the middle of the island that looked a little bit more on the rustic side of things that I wanted to go check out. So today I want to go uncover some of the unseen sides of Koh Larn. Some stuff that maybe wouldn't be your initial go-to when you go to visit Koh Larn. So I want to show you the other side. So come along with me. Let's go have a great day. It is time to get on the boat. The obligatory photo. So it's kind of cool. If you take any of these speedboat rides out to the island, one of them will try to snap your picture on the way out, so when you come back on up, if you want, you have a nice little framed photo of yourself. I got 2 of them at my house. I don't need another one.
Yeah. Oh, you have a long one.
All right, so good news is we've made it to the island. We've got our motorbike and we made it up to the first lookout again here. But it's just as hot as it was out the other day. And I found some homeboys.
Hey, buddy. Oh my God.
Like, where do you guys sleep at night? Where do you go? Is this your spot? Do you just hang out here all day? They do have a big bucket of water right over there. I did see one of the Pattaya city officials bring a big bucket of water up here. So and when you go up to the top, the very top lookout, there's always dogs hanging out up there too. And they have a big water bucket up there as well. So the people around here do their best to keep these four-legged furry family members over here hydrated as much as possible. You know, I wish there was something more I could do for them. Especially this guy. Look at him. He's so cute. Hey, buddy. I think we're going to go load up now, head on over to the other side of the island because it's still on the earlier side of things. I want to go get my monkey hike done and out of the way first and foremost on this island adventure today. So let's head on over to Monkey Beach. Woohoo! New friend.
Hey, my friend.
We conquered the mountain. Yeah, I'm going that way. You follow me if you want. All right, folks, as you just see, that was one of the steep scooter paths here on the island. And I will say this, if you do not know how to properly ride a scooter or a motorbike, don't go do that. I'm not saying I'm any extreme pro, but I have a couple of clues on how to operate one of these things. So keep that in mind. And that could get very painful back there if you have an accident. So let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
My new friend over here. I have no idea where he's from or what his name is, but that's what life's all about. You meet people and you go with them, you cruise. And life is good. You have no idea how happy this makes me just out here on a scooter, cruising around. Not a care in the world. Can't beat it, folks. Check out this view in front of me. And these streets are so steep. Woo, baby. These streets would never be legal in the States. Never, ever, ever. And another thing, I've said this on other videos that I filmed out here. Some of these pavers are pretty loose. The tires on these bikes are bald. They're a little bit sandy. I'm not being, you really got to be on your A game out here. You can very easily get hurt. Man, I love me some of this part of the island. Kind of gives you some mild Jurassic Park vibes. Maybe not on camera, but if you were here, you might know what I'm talking about. It's just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And you can open up the little guys. Woo! Life is good today. Life is good today. Oh, you go home today? Oh, visit Laos. Laos is definitely on my list for sure. I will definitely make it to Laos at one point for sure. I want to explore all of Southeast Asia.
โอเคฉันยินดีต้อนรับถ้าคุณมาอยู่ที่
โย
Say whatever you want.
สบายดีค่อยซื้อเจมส์เด้อค่อยเป็นคนลาว
I'll translate it on there too. Yeah. Yeah, Kyle.
มีโอกาสไปเที่ยวประเทศลาวของค่อยเด้อค่อยสิยินดีครับ พวกเจ้าไปลิ้นประเทศลาว
That's me.
โอเคโอเคโอเค
Yeah.
yeah
That's me. Yep. We're good to go. Nice to meet you, my man. Yeah. All right, folks. We are back at Monkey Beach. Just met our new friend from Laos. We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go check out Laos at some point. He said he would host me. I was like, that would be pretty cool. Go stay with some local people. Don't have to, no hotel. Just go OG style. I'm all about it these days. So I'm making my way down towards the big mountain cliff rock thing where a gentleman died the other day. I'm gonna try to not do that. So if this video ever gets published, you're gonna know that we made it. We good. So heading down that way. I am bound and determined to go find a monkey down here. I've been here, came here like four different times. I've been unsuccessful each time. And I met a father and his son last year, and I gave them on directions on where to go. And they ended up finding a bunch of them. And they showed me a video. I was like, dude, I've been over there myself and haven't been able to do so. So I'm glad they found them anyways, but I want to see them for myself. Let's go. All right, so see these massive cliffs behind me here? That right up there is where that gentleman was hiking up a few days ago, and guess he stepped on a big, I guess it wasn't just him that was at the bottom. There was a bunch of new rocks that were down there too, so evidently he stepped on a loose spot, and you can clearly tell that rocks fall here all the time. Look at this. So we're gonna go and tread carefully and hope for the best. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I almost just shit a biscuit. Sorry, my nose is leaking again, so sorry about that too, but hey, guy just about ran over my foot. And they did say this freaking snakes up here. The snakes like to come out and lay on the rocks. I'm gonna stop talking about snakes. I'm creeping myself out now. All right, there's a trail up over here. Oh, look at this. I'll stop showing you my snots at some point, but it probably won't be today. Whoa. Oh, wow. Holy smokes. I think I'm gonna have to go find a different trail here because, yeah, actually, I don't know. Oh, we can make it down in here. Let's go. All right, here. Hopefully while we're down here, nothing new falls off the cliff. I'm gonna stop talking about all this stuff. I feel like I'm just actively gonna jinx myself, so. Shut up, Kyle. All right. Oh, there's like big bugs crawling down here. Real big ones. Look at this. Like, what even is this? Well, evidently was a big pier at one point, but be interested to know what was the biggest event that caused its damage. Earthquake, tsunami, so on and so forth. All right, I think we can go make our way over there. All right, we are making, I don't know if I should actually be out here. This is probably quite dangerous here, but just you only live once, you know. I'm not the first person to come out here. There's some tiggity changs over there. But yeah, look at this. This is incredible. It's a boat That might actually be a piece of the old pier that was over here. I don't know. I could just be completely making that up. I don't know if that big old massive chunk of stone could get that far, but it's possible. So I actually think I'm gonna go hike over to that peninsula over there. This is just too intense over here. I don't want to be another statistic, and I feel like if I keep going this way, that would very well be the case. So I'll see you guys over on the other side. All right, we've made it to the other side of Monkey Beach. This looks like much more enjoyable terrain to scour to find said monkey. It's a little less straight up and down. It's a little bit more, straight across this way. Incredible views. This island really has so much more to offer than what most other YouTube videos out there show. Most people go around to there's like 5 or 6 beaches around here. It could be 4, 5, or 6. I'm not exactly sure, but there's a handful. But there really is so many other little pockets and corners in between out here ready to be explored. And this is a nice trail. Like, you don't have to be any extreme avid mountaineer. Like, I am not an extreme avid mountaineer. I'm pretty active. I always like to get up and go, but like, you're never gonna catch me hiking Everest. Like, that stuff to me is just frankly stupid. And I'm not knocking on anybody that goes out there and does that. I mean, there's a certain type of person for it, and that's just not me. I want to come home and say hi to my friends and do all that kind of good stuff. I think I might have just saw something, but everything I swear to God, I just saw something dart through the bushes over there. Hopefully it was a friendly something, So I'm not the only one that comes out here. There's a fellow off the beaten path traveler. How you doing? No English. One foot in front of the other, Kyle. Looks like the trail starts to wind up the hill over here. And there's a big boat up there. You guys need any help? I don't know why I'm asking. I don't know what kind of help I would provide, but just for my own peace of mind, are you okay? Sorry, I'll stop doing my laugh. It's like, you know what I mean? Everybody has their little nuances. I guess that's one of mine. I'll make fun of myself. I don't care. Any day, folks. Any day. All right, so now the trail is starting to get a little bit more tricky-dicky here. Look at this. Vamonos! Well, let's go. I don't know if there's any plants out here that are poisonous either, so I'm just like really freaking winging this here. Wow, look at this. Oh, yeah. Wait, is this a trail? What is this? What is this? There's not really anything to even grab onto. Ugh, my God, whoa, Jesus. Fuck. No. That ain't no trail. What am I doing up here? Why did I just do that? All right, I gotta reassess my situation here before I hurt myself. Look at that. These people on the boat are like, this guy's fucking nuts. They're conquering some treacherous terrain here. I mean, it is no joke. Like, the rock is like this porous volcanic rock that, like, you just, you know, I just swipe my hand, it just rips you right open. And I think I just found maybe kind of a secret beach over here. It's got some sea debris on it, but trash. Call it sea debris. Makes it sound a little better. Sea debris! All right. Wow. Good thing I got half a bottle of water left. Whew. Look at this scenery down here. So, yes, if you come out to Koh Larn and you are a little bit more of the adventurous type, you go down to Monkey Beach and you hike down. If you're staring at the beach and you go to your right where the bigger cliff is, those trails are extremely dangerous. Like when you go walking up into like the shrubbery, so to speak. You'll be walking, and then there'll be like a 5-foot gap in the middle of a volcanic rock that goes down like 60 feet. So if you're ever up there and you fell down into it, unless somebody, and you didn't die, somebody else, if they happen to come hiking along and heard your screams of pain and agony, they might be able to get you. But other than that, you're toast. So be on the lookout. I would say if you're looking at the beach and you go to the left, that's where I am right now. It's still no walk in the park, so to speak, but I'd say it's definitely a little safer, for sure. All right, folks, it's time to make our ascent up the hill off of our private beach here. Okay, yeah, it is freaky freaking hot out here again. It looks a little different up here. Ooh. Guess I'll go this way. Wow. It is. There's like no air up here. I mean, it just, all these trees just block off any little breeze. Hopefully this trail doesn't go too far, because I need some sustenance right now, bad. Wow! Whew, I'm not a monkey yet. Once again, the only monkey out here is this guy. That is sharp. Okay, freaking hot. Oh yeah! Look at this. I don't even care that I haven't found a monkey, and I've kind of given up on that fact. I just did some epic stuff right there. Just found a whole section of this island that, I mean, I've never seen another YouTube video of other people out there showing you that corner there. So if you ever do come up and you go to Monkey Beach, you're looking at the beach with the ocean to your back, go to your left, hike along the water until you get to kind of a so-called private beach. It's going to have big rock, natural kind of jetty looking things that stick out on either side. Then make your way up the steep hill. Then there's a big trail that goes and loops back all the way around. It's kind of curvy and windy and twisty, and there's a bunch of lefts and rights that you can take. So just try to keep your bearings and remember, know where you came from, and try to base your trail turning decision making on that. Oh my God, this guy's driving his scooter up here. Careful! He has no idea what he's in for. That's a brave young man right there, and I guess a brave lady sitting on the back. Wow, that just absolutely kicked my you-know-what. Like, so what we just did was hike all along there to the top of that peak and around the back side of it and back down to the beach, and woo! I don't think I've ever, like, done an activity like that in temperatures like that before in my life. God's honest truth. That was so hot. And this water isn't even the water is so warm. Actually, you gotta go in a little bit and it gets a little bit better. But yeah, right by the shore is quite warm. Oh my God. Woo! Much better. As long as a freaking sea urchin or a stingray don't creep up my hindside here, we'll be all good. So I'm gonna enjoy myself for a little bit here. I'm gonna go make our way back to our scooter, and we're gonna go. We'll go head on up to the lookout. We'll go to a couple of cool cafes on the other side of the island, and we'll do a few more of our other things in between. So if you're still watching, I appreciate you all. Click the little subscribe button, like the video, hype it if you could, and I'll see you in a few. So my little buddy's down here. There's a school dog down here. He's been hanging out on the beach. When I was out here a few days ago, we went for a good little swim, and he was in the water right next to me, and he just gets up and stops and looks straight over and pauses for a second, then runs up on the beach and goes for a poop. Here he is.
Hey, buddy. Hi. Hi. How are you?
Well, he seemed a little not so feisty the other day. Hi. How are you? You doing okay? Maybe he's having a day. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna go load it up and we're gonna head back across the island here. We are back underway here. We're gonna go head up another extremely steep scooter path. Come on, buddy, what are you doing? Dude is on his cell phone, really fucking shit up. Sorry for my language, but that stuff annoys me. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna go head up one of the big steep scooter paths. Okay, fuck you, buddy. Okay, fuck you, buddy.
Stupid.
Yeah, so we're gonna go head up one of those steep scooter paths. We're gonna loop over to the other side of the island. There is a 7-Eleven here on the island. We're gonna stop there, get an electrolyte beverage, and make our way over to this really cool cafe, grab a bite to eat. I really do love cruising around these streets so much. Like, it's amazing. Like, you drive by a place like this place right here. Like, these guys it's so hot out. And the extent of the hard work that these guys do and the dead heat, to me, it's just incredible. Like, my body does not, I couldn't function like that day in and day out. Like, I could do a day here and a day there, help somebody out, lend a hand, but if I had to wake up every day and work in this heat, I don't know if I'd make it. Not even for a second. If you go back by the first lookout that we were at earlier in the video, you keep going past that and you take a right, it will bring you up to the Golden Buddha. So once again, it is another very steep path. We're on our way up to it right now. And if you ever decide you want to go, what's it like, hang gliding, paragliding, whatever the heck you want to call it, you can do that up here. I'm not doing it, but if you come up here and you want to do it, you can certainly oblige yourself. All right, so this is definitely one of the coolest spots on the island, and right behind me underneath there is usually where they have like the paraglider, hang glider people hanging out, and then this is this right in front of me is where they just launch off the cliff. See this? So I guess you can pay respects to the big Buddha. Hopefully you didn't do anything wrong and he takes care of you, and then you come down here and you just huck it off the cliff. What could go wrong? I mean, you got Big Buddha right there. He's got your back. See, I mean, I don't know if he likes me enough, so I don't think I'm gonna pay respects to him and huck it off this cliff, because I might not make it home. You never know. So then if you continue on up further, and you can ride your scooter bike up here if you are slow, calm, and respectful, because this is a little bit of a temple area here, so, you know, you get that, and I think a lot of the people that live up here are dutied with taking care of this place. But up over here, there's another Buddha. So when me and my friends Frankie and David, who have not made it with me on my last 2 Thailand trips, I did make 2 Thailand trips with them before, so I've doubled up on them here. But when we first came down here, we found this other Buddha, and they were evidently in the middle of painting it, because it was a big purple Buddha. Now it is not purple. it's gold. And it is a pretty cool road. You can head down there and turn around and find the spot where David actually crashed his scooter. It wasn't a fast crash. It was just a slow. We lost our momentum and then kind of went over kind of crash. So anything's possible up here, folks. We're gonna head back down the other side, find a 7-Eleven, get an electrolyte beverage. I need some oh so desperately. Then go find some food. And if you're still watching, mwah, 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 mwah. I appreciate you all. No homo for any dudes watching this. I still love you though. And hit the subscribe button, blah, blah, blah. See, it's so hot. I can't even talk anymore. Let's go. So we're getting into the main section of town here on the island, and they had a Kubota tractor in front of me that was, it only had like maybe a 3-inch pipe right off the turbo on the thing, and it was like whistling like I've never heard a tractor whistle before, and I was thinking it was something on my scooter that was making some catastrophic noise. I'm like, this isn't good. Then I realized it was just homeboy's souped up tractor. People are cool out here. They like, if they got a bus, they're gonna deck it out. If they got a tractor, they're gonna deck it out. I love it. And the streets do get awfully narrow around here, as you can tell, and some of them are a one-way. I've made the wrong way decision a couple times, but it's like you're driving through like walkways in between people's houses. It's pretty wild. It's kind of easy to get turned around in here. I've done that a few times as well. I have no idea where I'm going right now. Some cross traffic, oh boy. And there's a lot of people who come out here and they go and ride a scooter and just think, oh, I'm on vacation, so I'm just gonna go ride a scooter. Like it's like a pre-planned thing that you just do. You hop on it, you ride it, and you're done. And then come to find out they have no idea what they're doing. So just have your wits about you. I'm not trying to sound like a ninny Nancy or whatever it is, but I want anybody to come out here and have a fun, successful day like I am having. And so yeah, just keep your eyes peeled. That's all, you might come out here and not find anybody that isn't doing the right thing. You might just come out here and just be all pro motocross riders out on scooters all day, but chances of that happening are probably going to be pretty slim to nil. Then sometimes you'll come down here and you'll literally be driving behind actual little mini trucks on these pathways, which is just insanity. It's so tight. Right. Oh, wow. All right, so we've made it onto the local 7-Eleven on the island, and it is bumping because it's clearly the only 7-Eleven here. So I'm going to show you this. If you ever come out here, it's hot. You need a little electrolyte concoction to boost up your spirits, boost up the body. I can't take all credit for this. It's a gentleman, a young guy by the name of Joe Brady. Sorry, he posts a lot of stuff on Instagram. I follow him. The kid's an absolute riot. But he showed me this little drink concoction. So you come down here, you get one of these, the C-Vits here. You can pick either lemon, orange. I like lemon, the lemon sugar-free version. So you get one of those. Then you go find an electrolyte pack. I'm not sure exactly where they're in different parts in every part, different spot in every part of the store here. All right, so they might be out of the regular one I usually get, but I did find another one. This one's orange flavor, so I'm gonna do lemon and orange flavor. Actually, you know what? I'll go switch this one out for an orange flavor C-Vit, orange flavor electrolyte package, and then you go get a cup full of ice and water, shake it on up, and you're good to go. All right, folks, so normally, if you go to a 7-Eleven on the main island, on the mainland, this concoction right here, so you get a big cup with ice, get a mineral water, a sugar-free C-Vit, which is full of vitamins and whatnot, and an electrolyte package. This isn't the normal one I like. I like to get this. It's a different one. It comes in a big square package, and it has a bunch of fruit and vegetables on the front of it. But as we're being on an island, they must have been out of stock or whatnot. But you combine the three, you shake it all up, indulge, and then about half an hour later, you will feel like $1 million. I can promise you that. And I will say this. This is a testament to Thai ingenuity here. I don't know if they make these cups in Thailand, but try going to the United States, grabbing a 7-Eleven cup or a McDonald's cup and doing this with it. That's just a regular cap. Fantastic. So good with every sip. See, and if you come on out here, actually, I would love to come on out here and spend a night on this island. Like, there's everything you need. If you're a broccoli smoker, you can still find some broccoli shops. There's a little one right there. You know, there's a little cafe. It makes broccoli cigarettes and smoothies up there. There's all kinds of little clothes shops to go check out. It's a really cool place. You go walk down a little, you'd think it's like an alleyway going to somebody's house, but it's not. It's just an alleyway that goes down to a bunch more little shops. So things are like very hidden on this island. Do not feel bad to go and like stick your nose out there a little bit and be a little inquisitive. You know, that's how you're gonna find the cool stuff. This is absolute chaos right now. Get people going the wrong way and shit. See, it can get a little tight, a little hectic. And that's what I'm saying. Watch out for those one ways, because you'll be going down the one way on the wrong way and come face to face with a mini truck. And a mini truck on these paths is a big truck. It'll smush you. Don't want to do that. So watch out for the signs. I saw a sign. Open up my eyes, I saw a sign. So there's a couple of cool spots to go eat. I'm gonna find one of them right now. Let's go. So I was like sitting here for like 20 minutes and I'm like, I mean, I do smell funny, but I must smell funny because nobody wants to come help me. I didn't know how the place worked. You just go up behind you and order, and then they give you a number. So I got some mildly spicy pad kaprao. I was like, we'll see what level of spice they decide to give me. And I got an Italian soda. No crazy cocktail right now. I'm not feeling it. It's too hot. Oh my God, look at this. So we got an order of pad kaprao. Like, this is, without a doubt, this is my favorite Thai dish. And it's kind of like a white guy Thai dish, but when I say it like that, like everybody comes here like pad Thai. They cook with a lot of sugar out here. So if you go to like a lot of the night markets and you see them pull the sugar bottle, tell them to lay off a little bit. Like the first time I got some pad kaprao, it was like awkwardly sweet. No, first time I got some pad Thai, it was awkwardly sweet. So now my favorite dish is the pad kaprao. It's generally done with a minced pork. Sometimes they do it with chicken, but the pork is the way to go. And it said slightly spicy, so we'll see what we got here. And then we got us a little Italian soda. Check that thing out. Yummy. All right, so we just got done wolfing down some of the most magnificent pad kaprao I've ever had in my life at the Matata Cafe, right back there. Also sucked down a nice little fancy Italian soda. And all of that, it was 260 baht, which is like, I don't know, like $7. So to come out here on the island, get a fancy like handmade Italian soda and a wonderful meal for $7, I will take that any day of the week. And I also lost track of time here. I got about maybe a 20-minute scooter ride ahead of me. I gotta hustle back so I can catch my boat to make it back to the mainland. So this got cut a little bit short, so I do apologize, but if you're still watching, I very much appreciate you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you on the next video.